Welcome, everyone, back to Your Comments Matters, where we're bringing to you church news. Well, today's church news is coming from the YouTube channel Sherry, and the title of her video is called Pastor's Wife Controversial Dress. I'm sure all of you are familiar with this story, but we wanted to bring it to you on church news because we feel that it's necessary to hear what the commenters have to say about this pastor's dress that she wore. Okay, when this aired on the YouTube channel Sherry, she got over 342,000 views, and I'm sure some of those views we have right here on Your Comments Matter, and it might just be your comment, so you don't want to miss the show today. So with that being said, let's get into the video and let's see what kind of controversy does this dress bring out regarding in the church circle, shall we? Well, we can just take a look at the picture, all right? What's that saying? A picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, this picture is worth 1,000,000 words. You know church folks had something to say about that dress, okay? Well, Sister Lisa wasn't red, okay? It was a black dress, all right? Because you know, if that dress had been red, they would call that sister Jezebel. You know they would have called her Jezebel. Okay. But she came in black. All right. I guess she knew what color, the power of color. All right, then, everyone. Let's take a look at the video, shall we? Come on, Sherry. What you going to tell us, girl? Hear it from Sherry.
Everybody is talking about Atlanta pastor Jamal Bryant and a dress that his wife wore to a fundraiser. So Jamal's wife is Dr. Carrie Turner Bryant, who is also a minister, and she's a woman of faith. Now, the Bryants, they went to a fundraiser for the United Negro College Fund, and the UN fundraiser raised over $4 million for HBCUs.
It was fun. He went to a fundraiser.
But that's not what people were talking about. They were talking about the fact that Dr. Bryant wore a flesh-colored dress to the event. So people on the internet said, wait a minute, what kind of flesh are we fundraising for? So you had a lot of people that started questioning whether the dress was appropriate for a pastor's wife. But during the New Year's Eve service, the pastor, Jamal Bryant, he defended his wife. Take a look.
Yeah, listen.
The dress was not see-through. The dress was flesh color. But because you ain't never been nowhere and ain't never been exposed to nothing, I need to set the record straight. I bought the dress.
Shut up, Jamal. No, you did. Oh, I better tell my honey. I better tell my honey buy me that dress.
I don't care whether you like it or not.
My honey ain't gonna buy me no dress like
married to me.
My honey ain't gonna get that dress.
That's what he was saying. Jamal Brown, where all that is in the Bible?
Oh.
I bought the dress. Is that in the Old Testament or the New Testament?
Okay.
She married to me. Is that in Proverbs or Galatians? Everything that you said, was that before or after Moses parted the Red Sea?
You better freak girl gonna teach
Now,
you.
I have to say this. I am a big fan of Dr. Carrie Bryant. I follow her on social media. I think that she is a brilliant woman. She's accomplished, and she's stunning. And I want that dress.
Girl, you like me. Okay, I want that dress. But y'all ain't got the body for it.
Where to buy that dress. But here's the difference. I'm not a first lady, okay?
Right.
When he bought her the dress and she put it on, they knew the stir that dress was going to cause being flesh color. But being a minister and a first lady, you're not new to this. And yes, we all know that the dress isn't actually see-through. It is an illusion. I just don't know what
the illusion. But that's all the devil needs is illusion.
Being a first lady.
Oh, okay.
I mean, for me, I feel like there's certain things that you don't expect from certain people. Like, I expect to see Cardi B or Jennifer Lawrence, Lizzo, and something like this. Danielle Brooks just won something like this for the Critics' Choice Awards last night. But I don't expect to see a first lady in the dress. And I will tell you this, it's because sometimes when I say there's some things you can do, because you can do it, but should you? Like when I got my breast reduction, I was going everywhere broadless because I wanted the world to meet these new girls. I did.
Hush up, girl.
I I was like, you know what? They done been through enough. Let them breathe.
Okay.
But what happened was people set me down and they said, Sherry, you are a daytime talk show host. You can't be going places with your nipples knocking on doors.
Okay.
And when I thought about it, it is. I have a responsibility. I'm a talk show host. I got it.
Right.
So Pastor Brian also said nobody paid attention to the fact that they raised $4 million at the event. And I say they didn't because everybody was trying to figure out where the dress started and salvation ended.
Okay.
In the dress. So the money got raised, but so did everybody's blood pressure.
Oh, you better
and
say it.
that's why I say, Dr. Carey, you don't need that dress. I need that dress.
Okay.
I was on the internet all night long looking for that dress to see if y'all listed that dress on one of the sites. So I would ask could you send that dress to the Chelsea Studios right here in New York City? Attention, Sherry Shepherd. That's what, because I really want the dress. And as a matter of fact, Dr. Carey, Brian, I heard that you're in New York City right now. So stop by. I'd love to talk to you. Tell me what you think about the dress. Come on, stop by, girl. But Dr. Carey and Jamal, you're not going to set foot in this studio unless you got that dress with you. Because, the dress, I already imagine how I would look in that dress.
Hey! You're a mess. Girl, you know you got church news going today.
Okay. I'll be all right.
All right. We're going to stop right there. What a show today. Talk about being in the church news. Y'all, I'm telling you, there are some things we can wear and some things we just can't wear. But you know what? Church ain't what it used to be. Church is not back with what it was. You had the skirt down below your knees. You know what I'm saying? Now you got everything out. Women getting a boob job, hip job, butt job, getting all these kind of jobs, and so they can flaunt their body. I guess they're doing the body of Christ. These women put a whole new meaning to the body of Christ. All right. I guess when Jesus come back for his bride, look here, she ain't gonna have no spot, no wrinkle. She ain't gonna have nothing showing but the flesh. Okay. All right then, everybody. Hey, listen, that's gonna do it. I know you're waiting for the comments. If you made a comment, I might just have it on this show here today. So let's get into the comments, shall we? Let's take a look at our very first comment. This is coming from MZR Clark. Says, his congregation has to be the most ignorant, ill-informed group of people to think this is an appropriate attire for a first lady to wear in public. It appears she is being pimped for donations. Ooh, MZR Clark. You know you got 155 likes on that and 4 replies. What you say? You know what I say about congregations today? Look at the first 3 letters, con. Y'all are being conned into some foolishness. That's why you congregation, because you easily con. Okay. I was part of that scene. I was part of them churches scene was being con. I ain't joining them no more, but I go in and see what the latest con is. Okay. Oh my goodness, your comment really do matter. Take a look at the next commenter. Miles Nearly says, having a right to do something and being right in doing it are not the same things. You better go to preachers. That's right. I think some of these commenters need to be the preachers, okay? Y'all make more sense than the preachers in these churches today. You got 73 likes on that comment, Miles. Take a look at the next comment. Miss Vagan says, it's tacky and a first lady definitely shouldn't be wearing this, period. You got that right. She said it's tacky. It is tacky. But the first lady should wear it. So would it be tacky on Jennifer Lopez? Would it be tacky on Sherry? Because Sherry said she wanted that dress. So will we apply the same comments to other people that if they wore that same dress? Okay. Let me just say real quickly. I went to an event once. A lady invited me to an event and got there, and a lady came in similar to this. I couldn't believe what she had on. She had on one of them flesh wearing dresses. I guess, I mean, you could see everything. And she's a big girl too. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. It was unthinkable. And she was a church girl. Church girl. Church girl. I bet she wouldn't walk up in the church with that dress on, but she sure went to that women's event with that dress on. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. So I actually saw somebody with one of them dresses on. Okay, I ain't got enough I don't have enough hips and butt to wear one of them dresses. Now I got the girls, but I ain't got the other parts. I ain't gonna wear it because if I put it on, I sure would look tacky. And I'd be the last lady. Okay, let's take a look. Miss Vega, you got 703 likes on that comment. Take a look at another commenter. Says, Diamond Life Cavalli says, I can't wait for the churchgoers to wear things like that to his church. He's going to get real judgmental when that happens. His wife has paid the way. Ooh, now that's a good comment. That's a good one. What if all the other women came in your church dressed like that? Y'all would be so quick to get the cloth. You're going to put over the women. You're going to cover them up. You know, that's what y'all do. That's what you do in them churches. You got the little cover up things, the towels, sheets, whatever you got to cover them up. You know, that's what would happen. That's a great comment. You got 173 thumbs up on that. Minister Love like that comment. That was a good one, Diamond. You better say it. Oh, let the men come in there dressed like that. Ooh. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. If you let the men come in there with the flesh wearing suits, oh shoot! I bet you won't have no more single women in the church. Let me go on before y'all make a comment on Minister Love. Okay, take a look at last comment coming from Teresa. Teresa Taylor says, absolutely inappropriate. It does not have to be see-through, but it gives the illusion of being so. And the fact that he bought it, he's completely out of order. Jamal said he bought the dress, baby. He bought the dress. Now, what if she had bought him a suit like that? What if he had came in a flesh suit? Yeah, we would have been talking about the most powerful couple, okay, in the church today, and they call her a first lady. Well, like I said, at least the dress wasn't red, okay? If it was red, you know, them evangelicals and Protestants, Catholics, Baptists, whatever your denomination is, y'all know y'all would call that woman Jezebel. I'm just saying. All right, then, everyone. Hey, listen, that's going to do it for the comments here on this show today from Sherry, talking about the church dress scandal. I want to give a shout out again to our commenters today. MZR Clark, Miles Nearly, Miss Bagan, Sally O, Diamond Life, and Teresa Taylor. Thank you for your comments right here because why? They matter. All right, then, everyone, that's going to do it for our show today. But remember to go over to the Bible Talk Show YouTube channel. Sister Sandra and I are doing that great series I've been telling you about called the What Ifs in Life. Now, now this is perfect, isn't it? What if Carrie Bryant had not worn that dress? What if she had worn something else? She wouldn't be getting the attention that she's getting now. But see, some people choose their what if to get attention, like Sherry was saying. When she put that dress on, she knew that it was going to stir up some conversation. People were going to say some stuff. So she had the choice if she wear it or if not. And before she even had the choice to wear it, Pastor Brian had the choice to buy it. So what if he had not even bought the dress for her? You wouldn't be having this mess in the church today. All right, then, everybody. I'll be telling y'all we got some what ifs in life. What are your what ifs? Check us out at the Bible Talk Show because there are people in the Bible, Old Testament and New Testament, got a whole lot of what ifs. All right, that's going to do it for us here today at Your Comments Matters. For the church news episode, I'm going to see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to Your Comments Matter for the church news. See you on the next video.